Bonnell Media here, reporting live from South by Southwest 2019, and we've come up in the world. We've moved to the very top of Capital Factory here in the centre of downtown Austin, and we have a very special guest with us here this morning.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me. Andy Jones.
Andy, I can tell by your accent you're not from Austin.
No, I'm just from West Texas. No, I'm originally...
Very East Texas.
Exactly. Originally I'm from Hackney, so I'm a London boy. First in Hackney, then moved out to Essex, back quickly to London, then to Italy, and finally Austin 15 years ago.
And you are part of this Capital Factory event here, this wonderful sort of centre for entrepreneurialism here in Texas.
Yeah, I mean, the Capital Factory is a great place. We're downtown Austin. We got the 16th floor. We're in the Omni Hotel. We got the 16th floor, the 8th, 5th, and 1st floor here. This is a great sort of workplace incubator for technology companies. And of course, now the event of South by Southwest with all sorts been going on here.
And Andy, you've been involved in a very special exhibition on a great British icon, Amy Winehouse. Why didn't you tell us something about that a little bit?
Yeah, fantastic. So South by itself is split into three parts. We have the interactive part, first of all, which on the entrepreneurial side, very heavily involved with that. But then equally the second part, and perhaps the most famous, has been music. Back in 2006, Amy Winehouse actually showcased here as she was wanting to break into America. We all know the story of Amy, but what has happened is that a contact of mine through the artist Charles Moriarty had the opportunity to show a previously unseen exhibition of Amy in North America, that is. So we have an exhibition called Back to Amy, which is at the Holy Roller bar restaurant here, which is really looking at Amy in her early days when she was 19, just before the Frank album, and photography of this sort of upcoming, bright, amazing talent. And so that can be seen by everyone here, and it's bringing in people from, across not just the tech world, but the music world. We hopefully have some rather big visitors in the next 35 minutes, hopefully getting the Beastie Boys pop around and have a look, so that'll be fun.
but you're used to hanging out with rock stars, Andy. Andy, do you see, I mean, there's obviously a link here because it's not just a music festival, is it? It's also a festival where there's a lot of interest in promoting people, in European artists breaking into America. I mean, there's a real entrepreneurial buzz to the music side of this festival too, right?
Definitely. Music historically has always been the backbone of South by. I mean, it's 30 plus years now. It all started, in Austin, who's now known as the live music capital of the world. But it was South by Southwest was a big showcase for music where it was a way that unsigned artists could perform to basically the industry looking to get their first breaks. That grew from local Americans to international artists. So now in 5 days here during the music section, we have nearly 2,000 bands will play in Austin, which is really incredible when you think about it. But as a success of the music over the years, 2 other major performing art areas have come to light. Firstly, film. Over the full now 10 days of South by, we have the film festival running, which is American and world films, obviously showcasing here everything from Hollywood blockbusters, and we'll have the A-list stars here, releasing their films into the independent filmmakers, which is fun. But equally, and the big growth area now, actually the biggest part now, I say, is the interactive part. With the growth of the tech world, as we all know, has grown from 10 years, 12. Well, actually 15 years ago when I first started, just being a small little show in the top corner of the convention centre to taking over the whole town for the first 5 days.
You have been here for 15 years now. I can imagine that over the years it has changed a lot, South by Southwest, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Is it to the good or to the worst, or how would you describe that?
Ooh, that's interesting. It's one of those, I think, half the time impossible questions to answer. The change. I've definitely seen a big change in, when I first got here 15 years ago, especially on the interactive side, the T-shirts were around, hey, check out new websites, www. To now, as we know what's happening in the tech world, it's incredible. Over the years, we've seen things like Twitter was launched here at South by Southwest. You've ended up last year, we had, the huge success of the Mayor of London coming over to speak. We've had, this year, we've got the founders of Instagram, we've had Facebook, we've had ex-presidents. I mean, it's pulling in, it's bigger and bigger. The plus side, great. The negative sides with that is some people will argue, it's so big and so difficult. Do they lose that opportunity to really get the connections they want? Others will be, get around. There's now more opportunities to network, be at these places where suddenly you're bumping into the people you would never be able to contact normally just because you're at the right event. It's I personally love it. I think it's a fantastic event to be part, but I do understand if people find it a bit difficult or overwhelming. But I think that's a success.
Andy, we're really grateful for you taking time out of your busy schedule. Better let you get off to see the Beastie Boys.
Perfect.
Thanks very much,
Thank
Andy.
you very much.